Hello, today we'll discuss about cyber security. So, cyber security is protecting critical infrastructure from attacks, from misuse, and from damage by other parties. India ranked third in terms of internet uses all across the world after China and USA. But India's critical infrastructure is not well enough to cater this cyber attack because there is a report of New York Times which has said that uh, the power disruption which was happened in the Mumbai in December 2020. So they have said that this may be a attack by state sponsor group of China. Now, as there is a criticality of this cyberspace, there is a need for India to make certain comprehensive strategy for cyber security. Now we'll see the motive behind the cyber attack. So the motive will contain the to seek commercial gain by hacking the websites of banks and financial institutions. Another motive can be to attack the asset of the nation or to penetrate into the servers of certain strategical importance so that they can gather certain information that is critical for nation, or to hack certain websites or certain sites to spread the propaganda or certain fake news, or it is just like a part in order to do certain politics. Now we'll see the different types of cyber attack. First one is use of malware software. So malware is any kind of software that is used to harm the single computer or number of computer or certain server, to damage it or to gather certain information from it. Another type is phishing. So in that technique, the hackers what hackers they done that they access our personal information by deceptive emails and website. Another is denial of service attack. So in that they means they shut off the certain network or certain website so that they are not available to intended user. So they what they done basically here is that they divert certain traffic, and they drawn that traffic onto that website so that it just crash. Now, uh, as in the past, India has been victim of cybercrime. There are certain events that have hacked the websites of banks and financial institutions, and also the nuclear power plant in Tamil Nadu. As cyber crimes are increasing, so there are very less regulation in India which will stop the cyber crimes in India. And there are many challenges to India's cyber security architecture. The first one challenge is India's India means as the expansion of internet is there, so it is making relatively easy for any hacker to misdirect the uh, misdirect to other party, so that India will have difficulty to counter certain cyber crime. Another is all in one government approach. So due to that approach, uh, there is a less coordination, and there is a overlapping responsibility of certain government bodies. And India lacks the indigenization of certain software and hardware that are used to make the cyber security tools. So due to that, India imports cyber security tools from China, America. So they are vulnerable to cyber attack from that countries. So these are all the issues which are related to the cyber security. Now we'll discuss the solution which will help to reduce the cyber attack in India. As the policy of 2013 of cyber security policy has said that there is a need to make cyber security strategy in order to reduce the cyber crime in India. So, but this cyber security strategy is not yet been made in India, and there is a need to add certain points to this cyber security strategy, which will include the doctrine of cyber conflict. Means must be certain framework, so that while there is cyber crime, so what measures or what action we should take to counter that cyber crime. Another thing we can do is like promoting indigenization. So government should promote the indigenization of software and hardware that are used to make cyber security tools. And India should also consider of of making this cyber security architecture under Make in India initiative. And there is a need for multi-stake approach, because as there are threats and there are warnings from state actor and their proxies, so there is a need for collaboration between public and private partnerships. So these are all things that are needed in order to stop or to reduce the cyber crime in India.